Hello everyone, welcome to the second day of Dynamic Dash 2. Let's go. Gotta hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. Welcome everyone. Jake Barber, Balde, Andy Kuma, Arya. Let's go, let's go. Oh, Arya, you're not playing this time around, right? Damn. Well, maybe next time we'll see Arya. Nice to see you, Content, as well. So yeah, we have our round 3 and round 4 today of the Dynamic Dash. Yesterday was a pretty eventful day, not gonna lie. The first game, it was truly something. An hour of tension and pressure, and just like I remember saying during that game, like it is like a pot that's like under pressure. And it's just like building more and more pressure. And it's like, we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait, guys. We just gotta wait. And then it just like literally just exploded. Poof. Quite literally just exploded in a turn. So that was pretty incredible. Fortunately, in our favor, of course. Then the second game, I feel like in part I was like so brain dead by that point that it's really hard, man. Also that map, man, mixed base. It's really tough. Also a tough map to kind of figure out. So props there to Sprite Mirror. I think he played it awesomely well. And also I wanted to show you guys the results so far so we have an idea, because in 2 minutes we're gonna be given the maps. So let's take a look at that. So to no surprise of anyone, we have Chloe Box 2-0. We also have Poland 2-0 and Sprite Mirror. So these are the three that are 2-0 right now, the three at the top. And this is going to be pretty epic. But we have Chloe Box against Poland right here. So that's going to be definitely a match to be on the lookout for, because it's the only match this round that has the two of the three top players right now. Sprite Mirror is going to be playing against Rutherford, which should have one win. Yeah, one win and one loss. So in the middle we have myself, Master of Math, Rutherford, Bogaze, Astaroth, and Izanagi, which I'm going to be playing against. I'm going to be playing against Izanagi. That is going to be very interesting. And then at the bottom, with 2 losses, we have Christian, several people, and Sulfur Rent. So at this point, I think these players that are at the bottom, they pretty much have no chance of winning, because there's just 2 more rounds. Yeah, there's no chance that they can win the #1 spot. So it is most likely that one of these 3. I'm not sure if we can have a chance. Any of these in the middle. I guess maybe, yeah. Like for example, if Chloe beats Poland and Sprite Mirror loses right to Rutherford, and then Chloe loses in the 4th round, and then all of these 3 would have a loss. So there is a chance. There's still a chance that we can do this. So we will see. But he's not gonna be an easy player, guys. Let me just tell you that. Looks like we have the map too. So let's take a look at that. Oh no. What are these maps? No, another base light mixed. When it's DMC1, it's base light mixed. Tier 2 as well. Oh no. Another LS map. Oh, I remember seeing this one. There's this airport over here, which you can sort of like, you have to decide whether you move the black boat to block the airport, which 100% from like blue from getting it. Either from this space or this space, and you try to bring the infantry here. I mean, this airport is so important. Oh my goodness, you really have to rush an infantry over here. It might be worth just like skipping ahead just to get that airport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns, 7, and an 8th turn you can build something. Com towers, pretty contested as well. Man, this is no land for Eagle for sure. This should be a land for either Kindle, Max, Olaf, maybe? Like it's a safe bet. I don't know if I have to make the game Let me see. Who's number 1 player? Oh, it's me. Okay. I'll have to make it. So DD2, day 2, round 3. Okay, chat. Who are we thinking? Who are we thinking? I think I know who is an egg is gonna be picking. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, let's look at the map again. Income 21k, so a little bit lower, but yet again, baseline mixed. There's a lot of these properties like these in all the way in the corner. You're not gonna get ever, man. Is it a base rush? Like the airport is so delayed that I don't think you can justify a base rush here. This city is not contested. Let's take a bit of a look here. Oh, it's too much. Too many turns. Okay, 2 turns. So 1 turn, 2 turns. Okay, so hard to say that any of these are contested, really. So 1, 2, 3, like perhaps this one depends on the timings, because this place is gonna go for this first, so this city might be a little bit delayed, so then blue might have a chance to interrupt. So 2, 3, but it looks like it's more in favor of the middle base there. And this city, yeah, this city, I guess you can kind of walk like this and go for this city, but this will be a pretty huge investment. I think Kindle should be the way here. It's kind of weird in a tier 2. Usually she's not very viable. I wonder if Sammy's an option. I assume not. I don't like Sammy when it's this wide open for every base. You're not gonna have a lot of infantry. Mechs are hard to justify. I think it's either Kindle or Max, honestly. Kindle can be good for the infantry fights, like standing in a city, for example. Max though, Max day today is pretty brutal. The problem is the delayed airport, but in a sense that kind of benefits Max, I guess, because you're using the same unit against the same unit, so it's tank against tank. So Max will be winning the tank versus tank fight early, but not the infantry versus infantry usually. Really good job, honestly, from Master of Math of the tiers that he's been doing. That's really good. That's such an underrated task there of selecting the correct tier to make it an interesting tier. Let me see if it's an I join. Oh, he did. Okay. Don't know. Let's look at some tank movements. Just because I don't really like doing this, but the airport is so important, man. They sort of get there at the same time, although red is a little bit quicker. Wow. But you have the black boat, so it's kind of, you definitely want, as blue, you want to go and get this, the airport. 3, 4, 5. Change the 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, what a good mapper LS is. Not gonna lie. It's crazy. Proposal to ban all non-misery maps. I have a feeling Max could go pretty well. The infantry starvation is going to be pretty real. I don't think we're going to see a lot of infantry fighting like we saw in the other game, where like these bases were fighting, like those infantry battles in a non-vehicle area. There's some good stacked terrain though for Kindle. Tough, man. I think I'm gonna stick with nice and easy Max. I assume Mizanagi is gonna go with like Eagle. See if he ready up. He did. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with Max. Oh, he changed. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he went with Kindle. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Okay, we have ourselves a game. Let's try to win this one. As if we haven't been trying before. Oh, I wanted to see who gets first tank. So day 4, player 2. Okay. So he's gonna get first tank in the following turn. Yeah, so this one does become contest. Cause I go here, he starts capturing. I can go and capture. I think I have to get this one quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's try to aim for that. And then to position here, then he moves here. Oh, he actually went away, so he's not gonna go for that city, it looks like. There's also a nice interrupt here, bonk from the mountain, so it's gonna be nice to get it and then just hold it. I think I'm gonna go... I think I don't have to go for this, because I'm not gonna get the city, right? He can interrupt from the mountain, so I'm gonna go for this chain instead. And then I will now, yes, have to go here. Because then he can move here, or this one. I start capturing, he captures. I finish capturing. I don't think I'm going to interrupt, right? It's Kindle. We can just let that be. I think I'm going to change the layout for you guys. Map is kind of smaller than usual. There you go. Okay, so now he's gonna have a tank, and we'll have it next turn with a chain. So I think he's gonna be rushing that airport, which we should be doing as well. And for that, okay, we can secure the city. And then there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, pretty far away. There's no way this base can really justify interrupting here unless you bring an infantry from here and here from the lab. But I'm gonna try to go for this chain. So let's do that. I'm happy with the tank chain that we'll have. That I like very much. So let's just stay with that. Oh, just gonna go for that cap. So if you do, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't delay. If he wants to skip this, he'll get to the airport at the same time. I kind of feel like it's worth it to just skip that city. It is what, like 1, 2, 3K that you're passing on. But getting copters out is going to be so incredibly significant. Like, how do you deal with copters over here? There's an anti-air over here, which then is stuck. You have to make an anti-air to deal with it over here. You can shift it over and you have to send another one. It's just like madness. Absolute madness. And with the airport, you can really actually threaten to kill the space in the middle. Like copter, tank, you know. So I think I'll do the same thing he's doing. And then I think I'm gonna get this city. And then I'm gonna go for that one in the middle. And then he skipped the tank. He doesn't want to have the non-tank chain. Ooh, I could actually skip over and get this property if I wanted to. But I'm gonna have 8K. I do want to have this one though. Oh, having this would be pretty significant. But honestly, I should be happy with getting this. Because then I have 7K. Yeah, let's not be greedy. Whenever we're too greedy, it never ends up working very well. So I guess tank could be on this base and stop some of his stuff. I can make a tank on this base. 2, 4, 6. He moves. I go 2, 4, 6. He moves again. Or he probably jumps on the black boat and then I can't attack. Okay, so I can't stop that. Maybe a recon could have stopped it. But now because you have the black boat, so never mind. Do I make a tank here to save this? Or do I make a tank here? I'm gonna move, I'm gonna get to that airport for sure. I think I'm gonna make a tank here. And an infantry over here. Now he's gonna have 12K, so now we're just tank chaining every turn. Okay, he's skipping ahead over here. Yeah, there goes that guy in position to stop me from getting that, but that's okay. Just to make his tank to defend from this one. But this is where no towers with max is very significant. I think on the planes, no, because I think if you like first strike it, I mean, you get like a 5-7 is wild. It's a 5-7, then you get like a 5. Like you have an almost even trade. First striking on the plane is crazy, but you can put it, if you put it on a forest, then it really is a bad trade. So Max can have some really aggressive positioning. We're definitely not gonna go for that, but we are going to skip to the airport, I think. Oh, there's a recon. Okay. If I move here, he moves. I think the recon is to harass this area. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna get that, and then I'll let him have that. I just don't want him to. Oh, I guess he will. If he wants to, he can get this. If I put in that city. 2, 4, 6. They send it down. That's an interesting recon buy because I have to make a tank here to answer it, and I can't chain my tank. So I really gotta pick my fights. I think I'm gonna go here. I think I'm gonna rush to the airport. Yeah, let's try to rush the airport. I need to get those copters out. They're gonna be very, very important. There goes that guy. I don't think I have to jump into the black hole, right? This guy goes here, then he goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he goes here, I go here. He moves like here, and then I start capping, and I just block. Strange not to see some arties from Izanagi. I can't lie. Huh. Interesting he didn't go for the forest. As if I'm gonna like attack him there. Funnily enough, it is not a guarantee to kill a unit on the forest if you have no towers. It's not a 33% chance like on the city, but it's like a, I don't know, 70% chance or something like that. Like there's a non-insignificant chance that you don't get the kill in the forest. That's why with no towers, forests are very strong. You usually do not want to be attacking something like same unit on the forest. On a plains, it's like meh, you know, it can be okay. On a shoal, it's a bad idea. Shoal into a forest, bad idea. Yeah, so this guy's gonna go here. He's gonna move it. You got to move it. Let me know if the music is too loud. I can bring it down. Oh, this tank is gonna be a pest. I'm not gonna be interrupting this. Makes no sense. And now this tank, where do you go? Could go down here and stop this from overdeveloping and just stay away from this tank. The tank is not gonna reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. He's not gonna be able to defend it. So I can definitely do that. I honestly really just want to avoid these early fights, because that's where Kindle is gonna be better. It's just how it is. 4, 6. You can just go and relax. And then I want this guy to go for that city. I guess this is fine. 2, 4, 6. I think this makes sense. I can hit this guy, I can kill it. I think there's options here. I already made a tank there, so it's okay. I'm gonna get hit over here most likely by this tank, donk. And I will just have to like pull it back or something. If the tank wants to spend 2 turns over here taking out an infantry, you can go ahead and do it. I'm gonna shoot at these other infantry. So I'm gonna be getting more damage than what he is, I think. Who is more important to get a tower for? That's a really good question. I think that it is for Kindle. There goes, bonk. It's gonna cost me some repairs. I think it is for Kindle, yeah, because Max has that 120 on tanks. So if it really ever comes to needing that 120 to break through a city, especially against Kindle, right? Like, Kindle loves to just like plop a tank on the city and be like, you can't go through here. Max can be like, you know what? Well, whatever. You're gonna deal me like 3 extra % damage. Like, who cares? He's gonna bonk bonk, 2 KO and break through. He has that tool against Kindle. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, it's still gonna be nice for Max to have an extra tower, like especially for the infantry fights. That's always pretty significant. I could try to stop this. I would have to like forfeit this city. I have to like position over here and then attack from the forest, which is not a horrible idea. But maybe I shouldn't really care too much about it, right? Like, just let her have it. Let her have the calm tower. I think the more we take this into a scenario where we have a whole bunch of tanks and vehicles, it's going to be way better for Max. So right now, I'm in the weakness. This is where Kindle is going to shine. We have the ratio of infantry versus... Oh, wow. Got the high roll there. Damn. Of infantry and vehicles is way in the favor of infantry. So Kindle's going to be better. Like, all this... She can have more aggressive positioning. She can stand on cities and I can't do much. And even on these small battles, like sending a tank to interrupt a city, for example, it's not going to be worth it. Oh, wow. I forgot about this. Damn, I was talking about the mountain and I didn't get it. Man, I need to be more attentive to that. So let's go for the airport and block this. And then for that 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna shoot from over here. I would have to sack this tank pretty much. I can chain. I don't know if I should do that. Like attack from here. It's pretty bad. Do with a 3 and a 9. That was a good find by Zanagi. In this scenario, I would hit it back. It would be at like 4. So I'd have it would be a 4 tank, and then a 8 and a 3, and then another one comes along and takes out my 8, and I would chain it again. Yeah, it's not gonna be a great trade, but that's gonna be a 2k swing. You know what? I'm gonna let it be. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I gotta move. I think this is not super important, so yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, 2 towers max is very nice. There's some nice KOs when like you are with a power, for example. So you have 2 towers. Was it a shoal with a super? It's a KO. Stuff like this is very nice. With copters also, it's very nice. Copter on copter, just a normal power will get the kill. I think 1 tower is a roll. So stuff like that is pretty neat. I think also some like infantry stuff. It's on the planes. 1 tower. No power? On a shoal? Oof. Wow, look at that. With no power, 2 towers takes out infantry on a roll. So you really can't have those there or rely them as a wall. Hey Diego. Nice to see you here. But yeah, we're gonna get the no, not yet, but next time we'll get it. We're gonna have the airport first as well. Hopefully that's gonna help us out. I think airport is it 246? 246. Ooh, look at that. It's 2 turns to hit the base. There goes that first attack. Okay, he's gonna try to really invest over here. I guess you can also take out this pipes. I didn't even look at that. If you take this out, you can then kind of wrap around over here really quickly. Interesting. But we'll have to see what he does with these guys. Okay, he's gonna go for the kill there. Okay, that's fine. We did stop this from happening. We'll see if we can get some of these, but we'll get this, then he'll finish, then I'll move, he'll get there. This will be under dispute pretty much. But I can always send this tank here and then help out this corner and try to secure it. So I bring these two guys over here, which he's gonna send his own tank. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna dispute this. He's gonna have one, possibly two tanks there. And I have two tanks over here. So these are like, okay, now let's go do something else. But I want to get this, and I think I want to skip over to the comm tower, which is what he did as well. I could also just kind of go and hit this. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I could hit here, take out this infantry, and then I would have a follow-up tank. It could get a little bit awkward for him, not gonna lie. Let's see. So imagine this does worst case scenario, does this goes down to 7 with repairs, and we go down to, actually no, worst case scenario, he goes up to 6, reverse to 8, and then we go down to 6. We bring this guy, and then we can like position for this city over here. Right? Imagine something like that. And I have 12k, and this guy comes here, takes out this, and then this guy can go over here. This finishes that. You go over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like this. You make a tank here. So imagine you do something like this, and then he can. Does he just like kill his tank, and then just like protect the arty somehow? Right. And then you make your own tank over here. And then like, what do? You attack here, you attack the arty. It's not a bad idea. Although knowing him, he might do a medium tank. This can also come over here and protect later. That's probably not a good idea. But I could position, as I'm burning my timer, something like this. Oh, the airport. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I know, spending time on the move planner. Hey, but sometimes you gotta make the right turns. You're getting set up for the game. Oh, he made double already. Wow. Staying true to his nature. But yeah, we're filling up the map with tanks. This is getting nicer now. We're getting a bigger ratio of tanks versus infantry. I think it's kind of a good idea for him to do arties. It's a good tech against Max. And he can stall it out. I know he loves to stall out games. And yeah, soon we'll have some nice copters that will swing heavily. I know we'll have to deal with his own copters as well, but copters here are gonna be a nice threat. Next turn we'll have 19k, so easily copter tank infantry buy. He's gonna do a nice little setup. I just wanted to kind of take that tile for a turn. Now he's gonna do this arty thing. We're definitely behind on income, but hopefully we can get these properties and deny him from these. This little flip there, a little flip mistake. This guy should have just like stayed back in range of the mountain to be able to shoot and interrupt. So this is just like 2k loss every turn. So now it's 2k, right? It's been one turn, like 2k loss. Every turn that goes by, it's a 2k loss. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it back. He's pulling back a lot. So we're definitely gonna get all of this stuff uncontested. He's gonna get this city for sure. I don't think there's a way I can stop it. Maybe I can put my tank here, but Is there a... Nah, there's too many tanks. It's okay. He's not even in range of any of my properties. This is all fine. It's kind of what we had seen, no? That these two fall under control of this base, and then these are for this base, pretty much. The most contested are the ones here in the corner. He did get this, but that was a mistake of mine. I think I'll do copter tank infantry over here. So you can go wherever you really want, honestly. I don't think it's viable to start this capture. You can easily interrupt. So we will just wait. It's gonna be a waiting game. Oh, he doesn't even reach. Nice. And then this guy can go pretty much anywhere, really. This even is already a good enough tile, because wherever this infantry goes, I can shoot at it. He's not pointing at anything. So let's try to steal his cities. Right. I'm gonna let that guy heal up. One, two, three. I can try to go for that. I think I just want to get this property first, and then I can flip it over. Should also be careful with copters coming out. What do I make? Tank? Anti-air? I think I'm gonna make a tank. So I'm gonna have another infantry here. Let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, guys. Down to 4 minutes in the timer. We're gonna have 18k again. We can make copter, tank, or anti-air infantry. There goes that copter. I guess I do need an enter here to prevent the copter from stopping these things. We'll see. But still, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't need 3 turns to get here. And the copter needs just 2. So even if I make the enter now, or move it, he moves. Oh, I guess I could have, if I made the enter last turn. The thing is that he has 3 tanks and an already. I only have 2 tanks, so I had to make a third. I'm kind of a little bit behind on vehicle numbers, really. Okay, he's actually swinging this one around. Okay. So he's gonna bring this infantry. I think if he does that, I'll probably first strike it with one of these guys. But these guys can probably go down, look to get this. Like I'm probably looking to get all of this. If he doesn't make an infantry here, I'll get this city as well, which is gonna be a pretty big deal. So we'll see what he makes. And then he'll definitely have to make an anti-air on the following turn in this base, because this copter's gonna reach there and hit it. And Max, man. He's gonna put a dent on those things. Now with the 3 towers, isn't it? I think it's a guaranteed 5. Like, yeah, that's so nice. Any other CO, it's a 6. Damn, but with Max, 5 damage. It's an extra 1 HP damage. So then it goes up to 7 instead of 8. Every little bit matters. Okay, wow, he's going hard on this corner. He's going hard. Too much, I think, because you already have the airport. I don't think there's a need to send everything. That's gonna give me kind of the green light to, I think, take over this city. Perhaps put some pressure. Or this base, really, like sending the copter up. Because he's moving out these guys too, so we'll see, we'll see. He's gonna be looking to go for this. Now he's pointing at it, but that's not gonna be an easy feat for him. There's 4 tanks here. Bottom mid city seems gravel. This one, this one, this one. Yeah, there's a lot. It's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be setting up to get this as well. So I'll have both. Oh, he brought this guy, so he is going to be interrupting right there. Okay. Well, another thing of the air units, so these air units are gonna guarantee that you get this property. He might also be looking to go for that. Ooh, he can actually go for he can set up the art here in the city. Wow, I hadn't noticed that. That is a big problem. Dang. That's gonna be a big problem, guys. An arty here? Next turn? Oof. Yeah, I am thinking about mech, but it would be the only thing that can hit there. It's gonna be a big problem. I had not foreseen that. Yeah, it's gonna be devastating, man. Probably will have to make a mech. So I'll do like copter mech infantry. Kind of sucks. But I can probably do. I can probably. I don't know if attacking here is worth it. I think I have to make a mech. Oof, it's getting spicy. Oh, yeah, no, the mech is definitely forced. That's the only thing. If we've learned anything from Misery, is that you gotta make those mechs. But if he had a unit to block this tile, I guess my option would have been to use this infantry and put it on the plains. And so then he would have to go and take out the infantry, so delay the arty from sitting on the city and pointing out a base for one turn. But yeah, this is a pretty sticky situation for sure. I don't want that arty there. I don't know how long we can last with the relying on the mech shots. It's gonna do some nice damage on the. It's gonna leave it at 5, and then an arty at 5 is not gonna deal as much damage on our units on the base. It's still not ideal. Okay, so he's being careful, but you see now, this is gonna be a problem. My copter should be in range next turn, so I can take this out with the infantry, and then I'll have the copter here also, like sitting, so I'll be able to kind of help out in this little battle. I think he would have to put. What does he have to put? 2, 4, 6. Copter that's not gonna reach. He's gonna have to put. If he puts an infantry, then I can use copter infantry to clear mech, gets a shot at the arty. If he puts a tank though, I would have to make another mech. So we'll see if he keeps a tank in range. I don't think we can afford an arty lock at this point. Does this 4 HP really interrupt this capture next turn? No. I can just keep capping. Well, I think he'll probably have to bring an infantry then. So we're gonna be able to put a lot of pressure here. So we can definitely take these properties. I'm pretty sure since the arty's gone, There's gonna be like no infantry. He's banking everything on the base skill. We're gonna have 21k. This is gonna get spicy really quickly. Like I can make a medium tank next turn. But so much damage, man. Like it's already getting the value and more in a single turn. And that's like just to like not lose the base, I guess. Like it's still getting shot, so I'm sure that I really want to be giving that much value. Okay, he's forcing me to use this infantry for this instead of the clearing arc here. Another option would be to ruin this guy here. And so then I can attack from this mountain, Copter can attack from this mountain. But he can put his Copter 2 there. Oh man, what a bad situation we're in. It may come to a point where the only salvation is to mirror. So go for the kill on this base with copters and tanks. Wouldn't be surprised if he makes a medium tank, honestly. And that should shut down any of my pressure. Okay, he's not. Okay, there goes the other infantry. And another anti-air, okay. You know what? I guess if he puts the tank. It's not a KO right there. Almost guaranteed. Like take out the recon, take out the arty. Go for the 90% chance of taking it out. Imagine we don't get that roll. There's also no joint cap yet. But it is my only infantry. This guy should probably come down here and then be in range of this. It all comes down to this tank. Really, if he brings it in range of this... let's see, we have to eat 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so I don't have to make another mech. That's good. That's good news. So now the question is, how much do we attack? And then I might pass over that city right there for now. Just go for the secure stuff. But gotta keep that guy there. Gotta keep that thread on. And now the question is, do I go for the roll or not? So I could go hit that. I think the RD. Oh, it's not a kill. Okay. I'm definitely getting the city. That is 100% guarantee. So let's go and do that. This cop is gonna block me. That is such an annoying thing. I think we're gonna have to go for the roll here. Yes. Let's go. And then we can go for this. And then we have to do this. Get that back. I think that should do it. I know I'm gonna get first struck here, but there's 3 tanks and we have 4, and we're max. This guy's not in range. If he sends the copter, we have this copter. I think the copter's gonna be used over here. There's just a lot of possibilities right now, so it's really, really hard. Yeah, no answer. I know this mech can probably get shot at for free. I'm just more worried about this section. I don't want the RD to get set up on that city because then we are gonna lose this. But now that the RD is dealt with, it's like a little bit less chance of losing the base, but this is definitely a big threat. So we're just trying to put pressure in other parts. Let's see. Okay, he's not putting the RD on the city. That's huge, guys. That's pretty huge. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna get a shot here on this mech for free. Probably shoot over here. He's just gonna shoot at stuff. Perhaps shoot at the... I'm guessing maybe he can do like RD 2 tanks and then hit with the other tank over there. I didn't really think of that. That might give him the clear. Not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it should do it. I think 5 or 6. Oh, let's freaking go. Okay, so now it's a matter of, does he go for first strikes or not? Okay, he's gonna... Wow, he's going for that one. Damn, Izanagi such a safe player, man. I always think he has some aggressive opportunities and he never takes them. He goes for these like passive long-term plays, and they're very strong. No, they really, they start ringing the alarms in your town. But I don't know. He could go a bit more aggressive. He can shoot at this, use this one to shoot here. He could go for some of these attacks. I think that would have been really strong for him. But he's not. He's just gonna pull back. Let's see if he even attacks onto this, because that was a recon and an RD and an infantry dead. So we'll see if there's any response to it. Okay, he is going to first strike there. 4-7. That's really unfortunate. 5-7. That's more like it. That's more like it. There's no tank here, so yeah, we're fighting in nowhere near urban terrain, so I can just bonk bonk, take him out. I think he'll probably like kill this one, put the anti-air on the city. But I'm kind of happy with this. These are not in range of a city or tank. Oh yeah, powers are coming online, but both powers are coming online. Something to consider. Always, 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 always. Always gotta also consider this, right? We're nicely set up over here. These two tanks are safe. We have two cops already pointing at that base, so he has to be careful. That anti is not very safe either, and with a power, even easier to clear stuff. Okay, he's gonna try to go. Oh, he's going for the urban blight. So he stops the cap. He stops this one. He gets the kill. Okay. Is he gonna kill here and then stop the cap there? Okay. Interesting. It does stop this flip though, which is significant for him. So we're still going to be behind on income. Okay, he's not gonna stop. I guess this is enough for him. Just stop that. Does he make a medium tank perhaps? But if he makes a medium tank here, he can't make a tank here. He's running out of time too. It's getting dicey. So there comes the other tank. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that. But I should get this. I should get this property next turn because he moved away everything. And no urban blight coming. So we're just gonna trade these cities. He pulled back these infantry from. So these are gonna be a little bit delayed. We're gonna be a little bit ahead there. And a lot of infantry are injured, which sucks. But it is what it is. Medium tank. Okay, no tank here, so I think we can go ham here then. We can just take out most of these tanks, and then he would only have one tank really to retaliate. So the question is, can we break through here with the power? Oh, he actually ran out of time. So we have two copters. These things are gonna pack a punch there. I guess not that much. Drop it down to 6. But we could... No, we can't trap it. We could try. We try to take out everything and trap. Okay, we can take out the tank. We'd have to like break through. I think I can break through here. Copter and infantry, and then tank takes out the anti there. With a power, we said 2 or 3. So like imagine this is really quickly. So imagine this goes here, takes this out, copter comes in, infantry takes this out, tank comes in with a power, leaves it down to 3 perhaps, lowest roll. And then you can't really clear this guy, which is really unfortunate, but you probably do that like 3. And then you kind of like surround this and you keep capping. Medium tank will still come out and punch at a tank. And then you can make an anti probably. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. Unless tank. Is it really a bad idea? Probably is. Man, I'm so screwed. I think. Oh man, I'm running out of time. I gotta go. Get it, get it. Okay, ran out of time. His pipe seam is at 98. Ours is pretty weak. So I don't know, man. This is coming down to the wire. We're very low on income, but we're gonna flip some stuff. So this is gonna get flipped. This is gonna get capped. So we're gonna go up 3. He's gonna go down 1. So we're gonna even that out pretty much with some of these caps. I don't think you can stop this one. You have to send this anti-air, and I think that would be a good idea, but we'll see what it does. So we can flip some stuff and sit on that income. Whew. Man, what a tense game. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, crap, I'm losing some tanks. Maybe I should have pulled back. How'd that super? The income feels too much? Well, you gotta think 16, 21. This is gonna be this is 3 caps that are going to go through for sure. So we're gonna go up to 19 and he's gonna lose 2k. So we would be actually even. We would be 19 each. That is obviously if this doesn't go through and disregarding any other captures. Like we're also gonna get this, we're also gonna get this eventually. So there's still stuff happening. Made an anti-air. How much does this come to do here? Give me a road, give me a road. Where's a road? It's 26. 26. Pipe sim is at 54. 26 plus times 2. 52. Not enough. That's with the power. With the power, 2 copters, take this out, tank attacks there. Screw it, man. We ain't got time for this. This better clear. Okay, it does. Okay, that's good enough. You see, 19k equal. Oh man, what a tense game. Scop had a base kill tactic? No way. Oh. Damn, that does a lot of damage. But yeah, at least the mech is gonna get a shot there. We can try to take out a copter as well from the safety of our base. And I did save up a lot of funds, so we're gonna have quite a bit of money. So we can make a Neo tank. We can make a bomber. Oof. Max bomber. Hey Marco, how's it going? Sergu, let's go. Tank, copter clear. Damn. Well, I didn't see it. But I wonder if like, could it be broken through? Like, maybe not. Well, that's why you're sitting at the top of the ladder, Sprite Mirror, and I'm not. You're better than me. Oh man, losing these caps because of time, not seeing them. This hurts so much. A fighter? He's expecting me to make a bomber. Okay, that just calls for a Neo tank, really. Wow, okay. That's a weird build to make. It's gonna run out of time again. So let's take these out. I think I want to do this. You're just gonna chill. I don't know. You're gonna get a shot. You're gonna take this out. You'll be safe. It's okay. And then I think I'm gonna make a Neo tank. Oh, I should have done it over here. This medium tank is just gonna go rampant over here. I don't like this. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, I think both of my copters are safe actually. That's huge. I don't know, man. I'm just shooting at stuff. I am just shooting at stuff. That is what we're doing here. I don't want to be sitting like on these cities though. I think I'm just pass turn. Whatever. Oh, I do need to get these closer, but perhaps with a Neo tank I can put some pressure there. I don't know. At least my two copters are safe. We're able to take out the copters. We're gonna get this. Oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna have to wait a turn. But this is becoming wild. Oh my god, I didn't see that. Okay. There might have not been a chance to save it, but okay, we still have this copter. We need a miracle. We need those missiles. We need something. I hate having these guys here not being able to do anything. What a problem. Not looking good. This is such an easy interrupt. Should have just pulled back. I think I'm very dead. I have like no answer to the medium tank. Like my copters were traded, so then then the medium tank is alive to just keep this pressure down. Which would be my only like trade, right? If he's putting all this pressure, I should be putting pressure here, but that's not happening. So he's able to just make infantry here and invest everything over here. This freaking medium tank. I think the Neo tank was probably a bad choice. I should have made, I don't know, maybe just straight up another tank and maybe a medium tank over here and answer the medium tank with my own medium tank. And then I could keep the pressure, but this Neo tank was too expensive. It's not gonna get the value that it needs to. And it's just gonna get overwhelmed. Perhaps even a fighter of my own, honestly, and just take out that fighter so my copters could live. But now they're like, you know, they can't do anything because the copters can help to take this out. There goes a bomber. Yeah, not enough. I think this is a bad distribution of that money that turn on that Neo tank. Because I did Neo tank infantry. Neo tank infantry is the same as medium tank tank. Nah, and that just slows me down here so much. And this is just like a ticking time bomb, pretty much. Like I can break through here. What's the point? My copters are not safe. Go Cap. And I ran out of time. Yeah, this is not good. I'm like, yep. GG. Well played. That was really well played. The RD pressure there, the possibility of the RD pointing from the city was so huge, man. That was so draining. I did not foresee that at all. But I think I just took the slightly wrong decision in multiple points. And yeah, just kind of a cascade of unideal decisions. Damn. That was really well played though. I think honestly this is also a little bit of lore. I've played it as an Aggie many times. In the Global League, in live tournaments, and in the I don't know where else, maybe live league, I don't know, but I played him like 2, maybe 3 times in different modes too. Fog, high funds, I think high funds, but standard, fog for sure, and I've always beat him. And this is the first time that I've lost to Izanagi. But he plays really well, man. He plays really well. Dang. Okay. I wonder if this was the last one, but I wanted to go back for a second. I know there were a million tiny mistakes that people will love to point out, but I wanted to look at this turn. So when I have 24k and he makes this fighter and there's this medium tank here, right? So I think here, if I do what I did, obviously instead of this, but imagine it's that, right? Instead of a neo tank and an infantry, you would have 24, and so you make medium tank. I think there's no need for something chunky here. There's no RD or healthy RD. All the tanks are injured. Like, I don't know why I just panicked and bought a neo tank. So you just make medium tank and tank, and this should be enough. Possibly, ideally this tank would have been put here because this one had no job, so just standing there, if that was possible, to protect this copter from this anti-air. Or even putting this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, even putting the 4 HP, just giving up the city and putting the copter here to protect it from the center. I just hadn't seen that. I don't know why, but I hadn't seen. Oh, because it was blocked by the mech. So this, and instead of doing this dumb thing, you just kind of pull back. I also had like the power now, so like I could just put this on the city. Like this could go like this. Have the infantry, you know, in the back. Whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? And so whatever this medium tank wants to go and shoot, this medium tank will be able to shoot back with the power. So something on this would have been much better, because then this medium tank cannot do much. And then I can start putting pressure. And then, yes, there's this, but at least we push back the medium tank. It's most likely that the medium tank will then shift over here. But then at that point, we make either a medium tank here or something of that sort. This fight would be a problem because then it's like, okay, now the copters can't do too much. But with a medium tank and a couple tanks, you can still take out the base. So it would force a lot out of his Anagi. But over the next 3 turns, he was able to just like make infantry here and make a bomber or make copters and tanks. Like he was able to invest everything over here to put more pressure on me. So I think that was really the last bad call by me, where it could have changed a lot. It could still keep me in the game, I think. Dang. The pipe runner. Oh wow, that would be hilarious. Pipe runner sitting on the pipe seam. I guess Max can't do that. That would be really funny. I mean, you can still hit it with copters, so I don't know. Okay, we have a 10-minute break until next round. Looks like our game might have been one of the last ones. Damn, rocket would also be a rocket lock. Oof, damn. Okay, so let's put some normal music. Ah, dang it. We're 1-2, guys. Sucks. Looks like we're not gonna make it to the end. With 2 defeats, there's no way of winning. I wanted to see what the scores were looking like now. Oh, it hasn't been updated. Okay. Dang. Oh man, that sucks. I really wanted to win that one. But it's crazy. You see how a game is hardly ever like totally lost so quickly. There's always, small chances and small things that could be done better, and the same thing for the opponent. Maybe ideal turns that you missed and stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully, kind of a motivational or a lesson to people out there. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that just like will resign or will look at a board and oh, he lost. It's like, hold on, there can be a chance. Powers are huge comeback mechanics. Not everything is just income. And then just the board itself, like the map has a lot of things that can happen, like the base kill, or I don't know, like we saw it on the first round. There's just a lot of that can stash the. Oh my god, there's just a lot of stuff that can happen. A lot of branches of possibilities. So I kind of like to just keep it on, like keep going until you're dead. You might see a slip up from the opponent. You might see a tiny light at the end of the tunnel, and you can just boom, go at it. I guess, I mean, you also kind of have to judge it yourself. Of course, if you're like against Olaf and you're 30% behind on income and behind an army and everything, it's like, okay, yeah, you're probably just dead. But it's a matter of just like judging it, staying in the game a little bit longer. Please, no more base light mixed. I truly don't like base light mix. It's a nightmare. This map though plays surprisingly well. Not sure I'm a fan of that the arty thing in the middle, that whole thing. Oh, so painful, man. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me because I lost. So take it with a grain of salt. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a quick little break before we start the next one. So I'll send you guys in a little break thingy and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back, guys. Looks like the map is shown for the last round. I'm gonna take a quick look at the results. So before we get into the next match, I want to see. Okay, so Chloe beat Poland. Man, Chloe's so strong. It's gonna be Chloe against Sprightmare. So one of these two will be the winner of Dynamic Dash 2. That is it. This is the most important match right now, Chloe and Sprightmare. So let's play our game. We are down here at number 9. Oh man, we were at like number 4 or 5 if we were in the middle. Now we're in like the not the bottom, but the second bottom layer. Damn, so sad. So who are we playing against? Bugays. Why do I have to play against all strong players? Come on, man. Give me a break. I guess we are on the same bracket here, so it makes sense. And Bugays has to make the match. Okay. Okay. And the match is created. Let's see. Let's see what the tier is looking like here. No, it's a garbage tier again. Man, no way. Is it really? Oh, garbage tier. No coal. No, this is truly garbage tier. No coal even. Oh no. This is really bad. Now Grim is really justified. I think. Oh, this is gonna be Jake Land then. No +1 on infantry. There's a lot of plains, a lot of roads here. I can see why coal was banned. But dang, man. This black boat can carry infantry to the front line as well. So this is gonna be, you're gonna be capturing these things really quickly. And then this airport kinda gets those caps pretty quickly too. So Copter gets there, okay. How about the tank? Okay, so Copter gives you a little bit of an edge over here, down here. Not so much over here. Captures here is gonna be slow. There's a lot of first quick caps. $17K, pretty low. Well, not horribly low, but I think I would stick with Jake. I have a feeling that Sonja could be pretty good here because Antares are going to have a really hard time, honestly. And so Copter and Copter is going to be very likely to be what's going to be happening. It's like the movement is so awkward. This is definitely going to be your stronger side. You can go to one side or the other. And then Copters can get here in 2 turns pretty quickly. So this is kind of the coverage of the Copters. So this is your weaker side where you capture first quickly and then it gets recaptured eventually. Ugh. Man, good choice of maps from Master of Math. It's gonna be intense. This base is gonna get cornered pretty fast. 2, 4, 6. It can become like, you know, this is red and then it goes tuk, 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 it's pushed back, push back, cornered up, and then you kind of shift to it. So there's a lot of dynamic pressure there. Oh, there's a corner com tower too. Man, I swear Sonja could be pretty good here. Not gonna lie. Antares are gonna have such a hard time. There's 4 COs. 4 COs, that's it. um, Grim would be really fun. Try that again. But I don't think he's going to be very good. I think it's probably going to be Jake or like really Sonja. Sonja should be decent here. Those copters are going to be super strong. It's like there's this thin stretch of the fronts, right? You can't back up with the antlers, which is what you usually do with him. It's gonna be pretty awkward. But I don't like the lack of firepower that Sonja has. It sucks, man. I think I'm just gonna stay with the basics, just try to play the map as best as I can. Not sure what strategy to just go for. Gotta be careful with the HQ too. There's gonna be some big pressure there. Yeah, you can't really be cornered because if you corner too much, then the HQ can fall. So you gotta be careful. This pipe seam doesn't do much. I guess you can break it and then you have access. You can go all in over here onto this weaker side, HQ side of the opponent. But it'd be a pretty big commitment to do that. 6, 2, 4. It also enables copters to reach the HQ in 2 turns instead of 3. This copter is never getting capped. I'm sorry, but it's never getting capped. That is just not gonna happen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Jake. Keep it simple. No CO in Global League win? Why? Why would you want no COs? It's what adds. It's one of the 3 layers of strategy in this game. Let's see if we're ready up. Oh, we have a game. All right. Let's semi-rush that airport. Oh wait, that black boat can go back there. Oh, okay. 6-7. Okay. Damn. Okay. That is very significant. So in Live Madness 2, Bogaze was also my last round opponent in that huge map. You know, the one where it has all these teleport tiles, crazy huge migration map. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, that game was wild. That was absolutely bonkers. It was Sammy against Sasha. Weird pick, the Sasha, not gonna lie. I wonder if I should go for that and then pick up 2 infantry because this guy's gonna be delayed. Oh no, there's a capture right here. So never mind. I think you do have to go here. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Let me see something real quick. Okay, player 1 gets first tank. What are we? Player 2. It always feels a little bit better being the one with a tank chain. Is this city holdable? Like, should I go for that? Or should I just go for the safe one? There goes that first tank. So we are gonna get that airport for sure. Move forward. I think this guy can go for those cabs. Because like this tank can go here and then it goes 2 for. I'm gonna get shot at there. TA. We're here 2, 4, 6. So I should probably go for this. I should probably go for the safe option. This guy can go for that city. This guy can go for that. This guy's a little delayed. Yes, I don't want to get shot for free here. I think that's gonna really stop everything I do. So I'm just gonna go for that, and then I think you go for that. Well, I'm gonna make a tank here. So this guy will move here, and then I can transport him over. Go like plop or plop. I make a tank. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I think this is a good call. The question is, do I go and cap here? Mecha could be funny. Oh, you know what the problem is from this tank? I guess I have a solution. Oh, I was gonna do this. I don't want him getting that property, so I'm going to do this. I'm gonna drop him off over here. So I can still go bonk. And then we can either go like this or this. And I'm gonna make an infantry here. So I need more. And I think I'm gonna send this guy down. Maybe not. Let's do this. So I feel like I'm gonna get into a fight over here. So I want to cap, and then he might interrupt or not. This guy's gonna go and capture that. So I kind of want a semi follow-up guy. So he does go for the cap. Okay, so he's gonna bring the tank. I'll be able to hit this. I'll bring this tank over. And this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to hit, but does he get a good hit there though? No com tower, right? So if I stand on the silo, he hits from the road. 6, 7. Let's do that. And then I guess we have to go for this one. And then I could skip this over and let this guy cap it, honestly. That could be a good option. So go like here. That might be a really good option, honestly. Let's do that. And then we'll see if he wants to commit the tank there. He can't step on the counter, right? Yeah, he can't. So I guess I don't have to go there because this one's already covering. If he wants to attack there. But I guess I could still bring it because then I can hit the tank and take out this. So really, really stopping him from doing anything. So we can do this and where do I make that tank? Do I make it down here? I feel like this tank could have been one tile back. I don't like having this option now. Where we go for the 6, 7. If I do the tank, then this guy's forced to go up here. I guess it doesn't have to. Let's keep our options open. Next time we can make copter double infantry. We'll see how the funds lined up. There's a lot of options now. We'll see what he does. Tying the com tower is gonna be nice. It's gonna matter a lot in these. Okay, he's gonna attack from the city. Is he? No. That's really good news, guys. That's really good news. Okay, he does go for that one though. Two, 4, 6. So you don't reach to support here. There is a few free hits, I think. Right, you can go and hit this guy over here. Do a little bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can stand on the city here. I kind of have to defend this. So I think I am going to do so. 2, 4, 6. This doesn't reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's get that. And then I wonder if I should cap or attack there. I'm gonna cap. And then I'm gonna send this guy to get the counter. Now, copter double infantry is 11k. We would have one more. We would have 12k next turn. So this is the classic question: do you make a copter double infantry, or do you make tank infantry, which is 8, leaves you 4, you have 15, and then you can make double tank? So do you want 3 tanks in the next 2 turns, or do you want copter and tank the next turn? I think copter's just gonna be very strong. We're gonna be out tanked though. It can be a bit of a problem. Now, do I go and shoot this guy? Like perhaps I shoot and I keep cabbing. You know? That could be. Man, Bogues plays fast. He had 17 minutes. I mean, I also play really slow. Yeah, we traded an infantry there pretty much. But we also like prevented the tank from getting an attack here or over here. And this is good. I think it's somewhat good. This copter, this tank has gone all the way from here up here, which is where we want to send the copter anyways. Let me see. This goes 2, 4, 6. It doesn't really reach, so I won't be able to go for that. I can't put the infantry in range of the copter either, so I might have to just keep the tank somewhere here. And it looks like I'm gonna get some more free shots here, so I'm gonna be able to take some of these guys out. So I think I'll probably just like take this guy out and then take this guy out. So it'll be 2 out. Bring the tank somewhere over here. I can just put it like in range pretty much of these tanks. Because I have the copter. Well, you made the anti down here. I guess it's a good option because it's flexible. So you can go anywhere you want, but okay. Definitely not capping anything over here. Could stop the comm tower cap too. That would not be a bad idea. Hey, that would not be a bad idea. Get him. And then bring this guy all the way. I think you were to put it here in 2, 4, 6 and put the tank anywhere like here. Should be fine. In the forest? Just put it like on the plains, I think. And then just do like this. And then we will just make another tank down here. Mechs are gonna be pretty good too, honestly. If it comes down to that, could make like. I mean, honestly, could have done mech. I mean, copter, mech, infantry, and then just jump off a mech over here. Could have been a nice idea. But we're gonna not go for any of this stuff. Try to save some timer. There's no chance we get these properties. That is like a given. Okay, another infantry lost due to the join. We're gonna have 17k, so I can make, unless there's some repairs, I can make copter tank infantry. We're gonna get another hit here for free. The infantry's defense is pretty intense. Oh, let me change the scene actually for you guys. So I was thinking, Jess has -10, right, on infantry. Jake is normal, but could have +10 on planes. So there can be a 20% difference there. It's really significant. So like imagine right here, once we have the 2 towers, like this will be really significant. That's like a 5. It's 130, so it's like a Sami infantry with no towers hitting. It's pretty good. It's a 5-8. That's really good. I mean, he'll have the two towers soon, so that'll change, but still. It's pretty significant. And if you do that on a planes, like, ooh, you get that guaranteed 4, maybe a 3 there. And like the counter damage is ridiculous. Wow, copters. Okay, we're gonna see some copters from Jess. Interesting. I'm just gonna keep capping here. Wondering if I should just cap here. Do I get a pot shot there? Do I attack this tank from the... I can see a world, but this guy can wrap around like that. If I do this, kill it with a tank and then attack the tank there, I would get hit by this guy and this guy. But I could go and hit both of these tanks too. That's... Hey, that's not horrible. This one does 2, 4, 6. It doesn't reach. Ooh, that's gonna hurt, Pokéz. That's gonna hurt. And I can do both from the planes too. Don't mind if I do. And then... Where do I attack from here or from here? Does it really matter? Oof, it's pretty strong, not gonna lie. And then we can go for this because this guy's injured, so there's less chance of him interrupting. I don't know if I should interrupt this, honestly. There's a lot of follow-up infantry, so I'm not liking that idea. I'm gonna make another copter for sure. And then you're gonna go here, you're gonna go there. Oh, I don't want the comp tower to get flipped this early. It's kind of a problem. Maybe I should just like pull back. Does this tank reach my tank? It doesn't. Okay. So there's a world where he can like stop that. I guess I can plop this guy on the comp tower, form a bit of a wall here. I think I might have to do that. So I'm gonna do that. This is a winning fight. Right? Should be. We have a lot of infantry, so this is gonna be a ton of pressure. You got that HQ there, so we're knocking on that door. I need to make a tank here and another infantry. And I think these guys are just gonna stay there. A nice defense. There's only one tank that can attack this one, so let's see. You have another one. I don't think he can break through this. He's gonna have one counter. He would have to interrupt himself. So I think I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, let's do that. Gotta make use of that single turn where we have 130 firepower. And Jess was at normal. Like, this is a really good trade. This anti is not gonna reach either, so like whatever happens here, this copter can go and take that out. So okay, he's gonna try and take this one out. Oof. This is really good. This is really, really, really good. He didn't build a tank on this in this base either, so it's down here. So this is gonna be very tough for him. That HQ is really under threat. Oh, he's off my capture. And I think that's where we're going to be putting the pressure. It's on that HQ. I think this infantry could have also gone here and really pressure that HQ, honestly. That was a mistake. I'm not sure if this guy was in range, but if it was, putting it here would have been massive, because that is just one extra turn of alarm bells. And he's moving away from my HQ, so we're totally relieved of any pressure. He's trying to take back the middle and take everything over here, right? It's kind of what you gotta do. So 2, 4, 6. Oh, this copter can come here and be up. It can come here too. Oh man, this is devastating. Oh, I can still take out one of these tanks. Like, I'm just gonna block this. Oh man, this is so bad. No. Bookcase. No. Oh man, disaster times. I'm gonna plop this guy on the HQ, and I'm gonna take this guy out. Oh, I guess you can reach for the power. I should have put it over here on the bridge. Down here, these copters are a bit of a menace. I am a little bit scared of that for sure. I think I gotta do this. It's gonna run out of fuel. Do I just trade down these infantry? I really need a tank over here, honestly. I fear he's gonna get a power. Perhaps not, honestly. He's still away. There's not a lot of shots that he can take. So if I pull back, then we should be good. I want to take these infantry out. Oh. Yeah, I exposed that infantry. That was dumb. I should have put it here. Maybe I don't make another copter. I was thinking copter mech, but I think I kind of need a tank up here. He's sending so many. I mean, can we win by HQ cap? I think that's gonna be the main thing. Can I win by HQ cap? As long as he doesn't get a power. I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't get a power. But maybe I should make a tank here. Like, tank, mech. Infantry gives me 5 out of 19. I'll just stick with infantry. And then I can make copter and tank next turn. Ugh. Yeah, it goes for it. Oh, but I think he kind of needs that copter over at the HQ. I think this can be a big problem. We'll see if we can block around. I'll try to take that out. He has to make an anti here too. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think there's no way of. Oh my god! I guess that's one way of getting the power. But you're kind of trading a tank for another tank. I mean, okay. I don't know, man. And you're not getting that shot either? Like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna have the super advantage then. Desperate times, huh? No more threat of the +1, 2. So we can. I'm obviously not getting the HQ, right? But we can just shift away. I can just bring this copter 2, 4, 6. Everything's covered. Yeah, I can keep this guy like floating over here, you know? It's gonna be so annoying, dude. I can even like like hit at the airport if he makes anything. This is so silly. I wonder if this is a good trade for him. Oh yeah, copters are just so dumb. I have to keep it like somewhere here. So if I keep it on the forest, oh I can't. Oh, it has the power on. So 2, 4, 6. I can keep it on the forest. That's the only place I can put it on, or here, like these tiles. And so with that, this will be 2, 4, 6. I can put stuff over here and be covered. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. So com tower is safe. 2, 4, 6. I just put this guy here in the road then. Silo can be attacked by a tank, but we'll be fine. I think I'm gonna do this. Pull back, guys. Pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be safe. $19K. You know what? If he wants to attack my copter, I mean my tank, I'll take it out with my copter. So we're good there. I think I'm gonna do this. Get set up for that city. We're behind the income, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Don't really know what to do with these guys. Oh, I can stick them in the blackboard. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do copter. Let's make a tank here. Oh, it's that guy. Okay. Copter runs away. Okay. Makes another copter. Okay, so he's protecting this like a first strike. Good, good, good. We can reclaim the middle, guys. We can reclaim the middle. That HQ pressure, it's always very important. And yeah, we're gonna lose some infantry. That's what it is. we have the charge advantage. Gotta always remember that. We are kind of behind on value. We have some nice tempo here in the middle. Got these anti-airs all the way here in this corner. He's getting this capture. But we can try to get these. And we have the charge. So we're going to have that super. And we're going to have it before he has his next power. So that's pretty significant. The super is strong. Super is strong. So for example, he's keeping all these tanks in range of these anti-airs. This guy is not safe, so that guy can go down. These guys are protected, that's okay. Gotta use that air superiority. At a certain point might be worth trying to bust this. But let's get that. Bonk. My timer's going down. That income lead. Why are we always behind an income? Oh, I didn't protect that guy. Ugh. Sucks. These stats are pretty nice. But it's an RKO. It's unfortunate. What about one of these? That is nice. That is a nice KO there. Okay. That's pretty cool. I think the copters also go down. Yes. Would it be a dumb idea to just attack everything? Yeah. Pretty dumb idea. Damn, man. Why am I always in this kind of a pickle? Freaking anti reaching is so annoying. Ugh, what an awkward spot. Oh, 63 people watching me struggle. So much fun. Gotta also be careful of this. It's pretty scary. I really want to take out this guy. So like say you use this, you take this out, you hit here, should do like enough damage. Yeah, with the 5 HP. These two tanks take out the anti-air. And probably gonna take out the helicopter. Oh, he sends both anti-airs. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna reach the super. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I could use the super. This could be a moment to use the super. I can take out this tank. I can pretty much wipe out everything in the middle. And I don't know why he made a fighter. Okay, I'll just make an anti-air. But this might be go time. You know what? Ain't got time to think. So So I think this guy's gonna go and clear this. Look at that damage. This one can do something else. 2, 4, 6, 8. This guy is gonna have to go and hit that guy, and then 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have to clear. I have to do this. Like so. And we can do this. I do need to bring these guys over here, which really sucks. Can't keep a copter over here. I don't have a choice. But this copter can go and hit that guy. I need to go. So let's finish the deed. You go ahead there. Woo! Damn, that's beautiful actually. Let's get that. Let's clear this guy. And then we can clear this copter. Yeah, just out of range. So now we can do something like this. Kinda scared, not gonna lie. 2, 4, 6. If he blocks, he can get the HQ. It's a massive, massive problem. I should have put the copter here. 2, 4, 6. Can easily hit here. No! We're out of time. Crap. My god. I was thinking about the freaking HQ thread. Here comes the overdrive. I would have wanted to put this guy on the city and obviously build a tank. It's just because there's a world where like he caps and then he puts copter and tank and blocks, and so this just is really awkward, this whole HQ thing. Man, not looking good. Yeah, but guys is really fast. I think you can really tell who plays Live League a lot and who doesn't. I think I'm so dead now. This fight is gonna eat every copter that's left, pretty much. I don't know why the black bow went there. I should have gone there, but I was in a rush for the timer. Yeah, I think I'm super dead. like at this point, if he has a fighter, I'm gonna lose my copters. I should focus on taking out all his tanks. So let's try to do that, and the copter obviously. So I'm gonna have no options to take that out. So you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down. We have 21k. Let's make can make my own fighter. But let's take out all these tanks. They don't have a lot though. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's a bad trade. What a bad position I'm in. Horrible. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just make double tank. Oh, I can't pick it up. Oh, so many bad decisions. Okay, we're out of time. Man. Life is hard. There goes a freaking fight and me taking out all my copters. I guess you're right. That fighter is like more than 20% of his army. But it's just not looking very good. I can try to use this copter to hit this guy. Actually, I should take this guy out, and then this copter can anti can come in and clear this. Just all this brawling, and I'm always 4k behind. That setup has not been ideal. He's been having this property. He's been having this one that I haven't. It is kind of annoying that this city was capped, kind of like TA. There's a bit of a TA there in the middle, where there was no response whatsoever from player 2 against that from player 1. Classic thing of a black bolt setup. Just it always happens. It's just kind of how it is. No way to really avoid it. Could go hit that. I need to hit this guy. So my anti somewhat lives. Yeah, I think it's over. I think I'm gonna call it. Good game. Never gonna be able to chase that fighter. Like, that fighter can just like run away from this anti-air, can lock down this airport forever. I have to deal with a medium tank, and I still need tanks out. Like, I just don't have the options. So I think I'm just gonna tap out. I don't have much energy left to try to fight it out, so GG. Well played, well played, well played. I thought I had it in the bag there with the HQ moment. Let's see, let's go back. No, that's the last round. So actually, we're kind of at the bottom of the ladder. Oh, so disappointing. So disappointing. This TA is a little bit upsetting. Where is it? Where like we go for the same opening, he has the first tank, and then the tank goes towards this area. Well, really, I can't go for this cap because he can get a hit. I would still get the city, but he he can get a free hit there, which I can't. And that's really unfortunate because then this guy can still threaten this capture while mine couldn't, right? If this guy would have capped here, right, then this tank, this very next turn, would get a poke right there, and then this tank cannot respond. And so I cannot put the same pressure onto this city that he is putting on this city. There's no way that I can hit this guy. So yes, like this tank had to be, like if it was made here in the first turn, then it would be here, and then there's no chance that he can threaten this. But it's still a TA setup right there, which is really annoying. Not saying that made me lose the game. I think we had a good chance regardless of that. Kind of shifted the game over to the top. Right here with the HQ threat, it was pretty big. Usually the problem against Jess is that you want to avoid getting into a situation where she has, 2 anti-airs or more. Then it becomes really complicated because anti-airs are hard to deal with. Like, it is, it's the only unit in the triangle which, if it's hit, it doesn't matter. It can still go and take out a copter, right? If you leave it at 4, for example, it can still go and like wreck a copter. It can leave it at 5 or 4. It depends like on the power or whatever. So it's kind of a unit that you have to hit it 2 times with a tank, like 2 tanks or a tank and a copter to take it out. Or else injured, it will do stuff. A tank, you can leave it injured and it's not going to do much, right? A 5 HP, 4 HP tank is going to hit another tank and then die in counter damage. So it's really complicated when you get to a scenario where it just has more than, like has 2 enters, right? Because 1 is like not enough because you can just snipe it and then you have air superiority. But when there's 2, it's a little bit more complicated. Here, this was really nice, guys. Like, come on, this was really nice. Maybe I shouldn't have sacked these 2 infantry. Maybe I should have pulled them back. I tend to do this a lot, honestly. I tend to like sack infantry to take out theirs, sort of to like delay the inevitable, but then I lose them. I kind of trade too much, right? I traded. This was also a mistake. It was 3 infantry down for 1, pretty much, and then I didn't have the capacity to cap this stuff. I should have also sent this copter down, I think, last turn, for example. Knowing that I probably wouldn't get the HQ. I guess I thought I was going to. But then he got the power and then that was denied. Because if not this copter down here, 2, 4, 6, like somewhere around here it could have covered over here, right? 2, 4, 6. Like I could have put units over here and then the copter cannot attack for free. So that was a mistake there. Bit of an overconfidence. But then he gets the power. It's actually better than I thought it was gonna be because of all these exposed infantry that I left. And then we pretty much trade a tank because he lost a tank here and then takes out mine. And then he gets this capture. You see, if I had those infantry, I could have put more of a threat. I could have like gotten this flip, maybe gotten some of these, and then we would be going into a later stage where he has his army here and I have my army here, but we have equal income. And I have my super, so then I can really pose a threat. He did have more of a control of the middle. Again, the anti-airs are very strong. Copters are great, but if you can't take out those anti-airs. So that was like 4 turns about this income disparity. Man. And then just suboptimal plays. You also have this guy like putting the threat on the HQ, so it like really made it super awkward. I spent a lot of timer just like making sure that he couldn't just insta win. Oh man, that one felt like it was really, really winnable, and it just lost it. Dang. Map analysis shows 55% player 2 winning, but this map shouldn't have a lot of games, right? Yeah, it doesn't have a lot. This doesn't really matter. Let's actually go see the missing game. Where is it? The most important game. Oh, they already finished. Oh my god, Chloe Box won. Dang, Grim Mirror. They probably shook hands on that. Dang, Chloe winning again. She's unbeatable. Damn, she's claiming yet another title. I wonder who Do you guys know who won the first dynamic dash? That would be interesting to know. Also, Chloe? Man, no way. Chloe's a beast. Oh, wow. Looks like it came down to an HQ cap here. What? That's crazy. And it was short, too. Look, it came down to an HQ cap. Let's change some colors. So Chloe goes in, attacks a bunch of infantry over here, and attacks over here as well. So really trying to minimize the HQ cap damage or potential, and getting set up herself right there. Dang, yeah. I mean, there's a lack of units here from Sprite Mare, and now these tanks are blocking. Damn, they really committed to the HQ cap. I can definitely see now how this is happening. Rocket is not gonna do you any favors here. Yeah, this was so that last turn from Chloe really just sealed it, because now I think you can just block with copters, or you like take out this copter and put the other one here. Yeah, dang. Wow, that's even better. She was like, no, forget about blocking. Let me go and take out everything. Let me go and take out every unit this primary has, and there's nothing that can interrupt that capture. Dang. Wow. Really, the last finals also was Chloe and Sprimer? Dang, Sprimer is a beast too then. Double finalist. Wow. Well, I hope more people sign up to these dynamic dash organized by Master of Math. Very, very exciting to see more live tourneys organized. Let's see if they're the same case of the TA here. Looks like... Wait, why didn't Chloe make a tank? I'm confused. Looks like Chloe skipped some income. Looks like Chloe skipped a lot of income. Yeah, Chloe skipped this port and this city. Wow, yeah, no wonder she didn't get a tank on the turn that she would have. That would have stopped this. Well, that and this capture. That's probably gonna go through. Oh no, okay, he doesn't go for that. Oh, interesting. So neither of them went for that. Damn, congrats, Chloe. Yeah, we definitely need to get some more people to sign up. Okay, Master of Math says, with all the games concluded, big thank you for everyone to playing. Congrats to Chloe for winning again. And second, thank you for making it so easy in my end to organize. Hope to announce DD3 Dynamic Dash 3 either sometime this week or in a week, tentatively for first, second, third weekend of March. Okay, so yeah, pay attention to the Discord. So sometime in March, it looks like we're gonna see Dynamic Dash 3. Really, no handshake on Grim? Wow, you both thought Grim was best. Dang, really? That's really interesting. I thought Sonja would be pretty good. But yeah, without plus movement, Grim is pretty happy, right? You skipped the 4. Okay. The 4 first, so I get center sooner, but cannot buy first. Okay, yeah, so you gave up the first tank, Chloe, to get the center city. I think you can... well, I guess you don't have to do it, really. Because this is player 1 is the one that is ahead on the city over here. I guess if you do that, then you prevent any hits. No, but I think the timing really doesn't even allow a tank from player 2 to hit this guy that finished capping, even after capping the port. I think that was the order. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's pretty wild that Chloe Box has won APC 2, Dynamic Dash 1 and 2 now. So 3 live tournament titles under the belt. That's pretty crazy. I wonder what were the results also on Dynamic Dash 1, because Chloe just went 4-0 here, right? Didn't lose a single match. The only player in the entire tournament that didn't lose a single match. And we can look at the matchups too. So Chloe played against Rutherford Gaming, then Izanagi, then Poland, and then Sprimer. Damn. The Chloe Poland must have been crazy. Wow. And Sprimer double finalist. Dang, man. Well, maybe next time. Maybe the Dynamic Dash 3. Yeah, that's crazy. Same grand final. Well, hopefully we see more players on Dynamic Dash 3, and then we'll see if there's some contesting of the finals. Interesting to see Poland not really getting to the finals either, both times. So it looks like the old you know, the thrones are being dethroning. The old live league gamers are being dethroned by the new. Out with the old, in with the new. APC 3 going to be epic. Pretty sure Dynamic Dash 3 is gonna happen before APC 3. That I can guarantee that. Yeah, so we have pretty strong players here, right? We had Box, Master of Math, is a nice, Primer, Poland, Bogaze, Astaroth. So a lot of very good players, honestly. I'm down here, man. Such a disappointment. I'm sorry, chat. We had such an epic first game, and then it was just downhill all the way there. We had what, 12 players, and that's including Master of Math and Astaroth that like decided to join in just to make it even. But yeah, hopefully we get more people. APC every month. You're crazy. You're crazy. I was just saying because Dynamic Dash is scheduled for March. So anyways, that was a lot of fun. Great tournament. Thanks Master of Math for organizing it. Again, stay tuned on Discord to sign up for the next one. It's in March, and I don't know if I'll be playing. I'll see if I can, and if I'm not, I'll try to still stream it. But we'll see. We'll see how my schedule is looking. I am pretty busy overall this year, so we'll see what I can do. But I'll let you guys know, kind of like last minute, if I get it this time. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you guys had a great time, and yeah, sign up to the next Dynamic Dash, and hopefully we have also more organizers. Yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.